Yo, I'm the Hyderabad hero, the reincarnation king. I got a human soul inside this tiny little wing. I'm a supernatural force, a director's dream come true. You're a British sitcom extra and a boring one too. I lift weights, son, I bench press the debris. I do pull-ups on a matchstick just to set my spirit free. I got a training montage, Rocky style, feel the burn. You just fly around a room waiting for your turn. I took down so deep, a villain cold and hard. I crashed his car, I wrecked his life, I scarred him in the yard. I write messages in tears, I got intellect and skills. You get stuck inside a cupboard while I'm racking up the kills. I'm the Mackey, the master, the needle-wielding knight. You're a fuzzy yellow bloater who can't even pick a fight. I died for my love, then I came back for the war. You're just a pest that Trevor should have squashed against the door.
So you finished? That was quite a noisy set. You're the angriest little maggot that I have ever met. You talk about your training and your workout at the gym. I destroyed a mansion on a casual lazy whim. You need a needle? You need a cannon?
That's cute. I took down 1 million in without a tactical suit. I didn't lift the weight, I didn't break a sweat. I just buzzed a little closer and made the human upset.
You died to kill your bad guy?
That's a Pyrrhic victory. I'm still alive, camping out, living historically. I sat on a Jaguar, the first one ever made. Trevor cut it into pieces with a diamond cutter blade. I burned through piles of cash and all an antique cars while you were writing love notes and wishing on the stars. You're working way too hard, Nani. You're stressing out your thorax. I'm the most unrelenting force of nature since the Lorax.
Don't talk to me about survival, I dodged a hit spray. I got a girlfriend Bindu designing gear for me all day. We got teamwork, chemistry, a romance for the ages. You're alone in that house buzzing through Trevor's rages. I'm a Rakshasa in the air, a demon on the wing. I loaded up a cannon just to make the death knell ring. Gunpowder in the barrel, projectile in the snout. I blew the villain to pieces, that's what I'm about. You survived a microwave, that's just plot armor, B. I operate on karma, pure divine decree. I sacrifice my body, I burn inside the flame to ensure that Sudeep would never speak my name. You're a slapstick prop, a joke from Mr. Bean. I'm the star of the greatest revenge movie ever seen. My CGI is legendary, Rajamouli's pride. You're just a blurry pixel on the television side. Plot armor, please, I call it superior breeding. You're a housefly, Nani, a scavenger for feeding. You eat garbage and rot, that's your biological niche. I sip nectar from the flowers, life is rich. You blew yourself up, congratulations, you're dead again. That's twice now, is there a brain in that head?
I took a bomb to the face,
a beehive full of TNT, and I walked away unscathed because I am the OG.
Trevor used a flamethrower, he burned the house down. He went to prison for years, the biggest clown in town. And who was waiting for him when he walked out of the jail? Me, the unrelenting force, I never fail. You need magic to be special, you need a ghost inside. I'm just nature, baby, with nowhere left to hide. So go lift your seeds, rolling gunpowder and die. I'm the unkillable, invincible bumblebee. Bye.
Unkillable, you're lucky, that's all it ever was. You lack the motivation, the passion, and the cause. I fight for love, I fight for justice in the land. You fight for what? Peanut butter? You can never understand that I'm a legend in Tollywood, a global sensation. You're a Netflix miniseries, a short duration. I inspire the people, I show them size doesn't matter. You just drove one guy mad and make kneecaps shatter.
Size doesn't matter? That's what they always say, but I'm the one who's standing at the end of the day. You're a tragedy, Nani, a story full of pain. I'm a comedy, my friend, I'm tickling the brain. You burned your house to kill a man, I burned a house for fun. Well, Trevor did it for me, but I still got the job done. You're intense, you're sweaty, you need to chill out. Take a lesson from the bee, that's what life's about. I don't need to rap fast, I don't need to scream. I'm the nightmare in the kitchen, I'm the honey in the dream. Buzz off, little fly, go find a pile of dung just like Mr. Bean. You've lost, and I've won. Who won? Who's next? You